Who was giving Altior a bit of a battle at Cheltenham when coming down. His favourite to gain compensation here for David Bass. 2 is Forrest Behan, Brian Hughes. 3 Politologue for Sam Twiston-Davis. 4 San Benedetto, the second of the Paul Nicholls runners with Nick Schofield. And 5 the mare Colapia for Robbie and David Dunn rounds off the field. 2 miles, they start in the far, completely out jumps him and jumped right to the lead there. Politologue, who went in second place, jumped to the lead, but is restrained by his rider, Sam Twiston-Davis. The pace is quite a brisk one, with the leader being forced now to go on again. Charbel on the run towards the second. Hopefully he'll approach it with a little bit more vigour than he did the first. Charbel, he's just backing off his fences, but on this occasion, Politologue wasn't much better. Forrest Behan and San Benedetto share third, and Colapia as they head towards an open ditch, a fence with a little bit of a spread before they actually reach the birch, and Charbel just beginning to warm up. Colapia in 5th place was the one that just ran down the fence and brushed through the top of it. Making their way out then, the home straight, Charbel hopefully just beginning to warm up after a little bit of a sticky beginning as they head on then towards the next fence. Charbel by about 7 lengths from the grey Politologue. Forrest Behan in 3rd. Charbel over, just not carrying a massive amount of momentum at this stage into his fences. Up in front of the packed grandstands, and they'll make the turn away. A little bit of a run before they reach the first in the back straight. Hopefully Charbel will warm up. He's still out in front by 4 or 5 lengths, just a little bit hesitant at his fences so far.
I'd really love to see him really attack those fences down the back straight. He's just not gaining the momentum you'd like to see him gaining at this stage.
He's not. David Bass jumped him out smart. Politologue out jumped him at the first, and Sam Twiston-Davis is not going to let him have it easy, that's for sure.
So into the back straight they go, and Charbel is out on the front end. He's ridden to pick up, but does so. Politologue is faster through the air. Forrest Behan sharing 3rd place with San Benedetto, and at the rear of the field is Colapia as they make their way down towards another plain one. And out in front, Charbel continuing to lead by 2 lengths. Charbel ridden into it, giving the fences plenty of daylight and allowing the horses behind to close up again. So this is the second of the open ditches. Charbel with the grey Politologue up on the outside. Forrest Behan and Sam Benedetto still travel okay. Again, Charbel, this time he didn't pick up at all. Wasn't just cautious, he also wasn't high enough. And he's going to have to do pretty well to overcome these jumping errors, however big an engine he has, as Politologue is back alongside him, and Charbel again into the bottom. Forrest Behan and San Benedetto have got a nice toe into the race. Colapia is in 5th place as they now prepare to turn out of the back straight and towards the cross fence. Politologue out in front, Forrest Behan in 2nd. Charbel's really struggling, hasn't got a massive amount of room either up the inside rail. San Benedetto in blue and white is travelling every bit as well, but Politologue out on the front end, and the 4th last is over. From in 2nd place, Forrest Behan. 3rd for San Benedetto. Charbel has just put a very lacklustre performance up so far today. He seems to be labouring, and Colapia in 5th place, only a length behind. So they turn back towards the 3rd last. It is Politologue out in front with Forrest Behan for Brian Ellison and Phil Martin up on the outside. San Benedetto, Charbel trying hard to rally, has got back into within about 5 lengths of the lead, but Politologue out in the lead from Forrest Behan and San Benedetto as they run down towards the last ditch, 2 from the finish. Politologue out in front from Forrest Behan, who jumps it big, corkscrews in the air but is in pursuit of the leader. 3rd place for San Benedetto, and then driven along Charbel. It is Politologue out in front, heading down towards the last. Forrest Behan for Brian Hughes with a white face. San Benedetto blue and white the far side. The 3 of them heading down towards the last, just about together. Politologue and Forrest Behan at the final fence. Politologue over in front and falls. Politologue 3 strides after the last, knuckled on landing. Forrest Behan out in front, but San Benedetto is throwing down a challenge on the near side. San Benedetto coming at Forrest Behan and forces his head in front, I think on the line. San Benedetto and Forrest Behan in a race which ebbed and flowed in the closing stages. Charbel is 3rd, Colapia is 4th, Politologue is up okay, so is his frustrated rider. First impressions are that San Benedetto may have got to Forrest Behan in the shadows of the post. Paul Nicholls had the race in the bag, which seemed with Politologue. Even stride, San Benedetto, a much improved horse this year, has ensured that Paul Nicholls has won the race again for the 6th time. It looked likely with Politologue. He came down well after the fence, stumbled on landing. He is up okay, but Nicholls still bags